Hey y'all, I'm Maya Kiana, and this is the Art Exhibit Podcast. And I'm here today to introduce episode 2. That was 4. 2. And this episode is with Michael Gordon, a visual artist, a digital artist. And in this episode, he talks about his inspirations, advice he would give to the youth, where he wants to be in the next few years, different struggles that artists go through as far as financial situations, and a bunch of other things. So please stay tuned. I will link his clothing brand in the description. That's called The Dope Brand. Make sure you check it out because it really is dope. And I'll also put his Instagram, my Instagram, and the Art Album Podcast Instagram in the description. Sneak peek for my next interview. This is a hint. I don't want to give too much away. I probably just gave it away. But I don't want to talk too much. Y'all know I hate doing that. So I'm going to let y'all hop into it. Thanks for watching. Hey y'all, Maya Kiana behind the camera.
How you doing?
Back again with another episode of Art Exhibit. Today we have another artist here. I'm going to let him introduce himself. So we're going to hop right into it. Tell the people a little bit about who you are.
Sure. My name is Michael Gordon. I'm a graphic designer. I'm also a digital artist. I've been doing art my whole life. I'm 28. I was born on February 14th, 1992, so I'm an Aquarius. So, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the gang. You know what I mean? I'm a people person. You know, I like to meet new people, do new things. I'm also very supportive. I like to show love to a lot of people because I believe in karma. So I believe in what comes around goes around. So that's just how I am. So if you meet me, you'll see that. Like, if you're an artist, you could do anything. You could dance, you could sing, you know what I mean? You could draw, anything. You could play basketball. If you got dreams and aspirations and you need help or you want to network, hit me up. Like, I'm definitely down for that. So that's definitely like a part of me and who I am.
Thank you. Appreciate the introduction. So far it's been nothing but people with great energy. So I appreciate you bringing that to the interview.
No problem.
You said that you've been doing art all your life. So what do you think was like, what drew you to it, you think? Like, was it something since you was a kid, you was rewarded for it, so you stuck with it? Or like, what you think it was that made you stick to it?
My dad.
Okay.
So yeah, my pop, when I was growing up, I started off just scrabbling, like just drawing bullshit. And he was just like, that's nice, son. That's nice, son. That's nice. And I was like, all right, bet. Like, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to stick to this. And like, as I got better, he kept motivating me. And of course, my mom had a part in that too. I think I got a lot of my structure from my mom. My mom liked everything to be like symmetrical and like even. Like, this got to be right here. This got to be right here. Yeah, my mom was always good at that. Like, she used to decorate parties and stuff like that. So I got that side of my artwork from her. But as far as, you know, what kept me going, it was definitely my father. So
that's dope. That's important for a lot of the viewers because it takes, you know, just one person, an important person to, you know, motivate you and help you follow your dreams pretty much.
Correct.
That's what's up. Where do you draw your inspiration from in your creations?
I get a lot of my inspiration from just pictures on social media. Like, I just saw a picture of, what's her name? FKA Twigs? I don't want to say it wrong. I just know she's a musician. Anybody that, if I said it wrong, I'm sorry. But y'all know who I'm talking about. If I see a picture of somebody or I see a picture of like a model or a person and it looks dope, I usually like use that as a reference and I just freak it out, flip it, and make it a little different. But it's still mine, but it's still theirs. And another thing that inspires me is music. And my favorite artist who inspires me a lot is actually the person who draws. You know who the Gorillaz are? It's a musical group. They like cartoons, but anybody knows the Gorillaz.
It sounds familiar.
Yeah, they got this song called Clint Eastwood. They got a lot of songs with a lot of rappers and stuff. They from like the UK or something though. Okay. But they're usually like they're literally like a band, but they're cartoon characters. It's dope as fuck. You should check it out.
Check it out.
Yeah, you gotta check that out. It's dope as fuck. So the artist's name is Jamie Hewlett.
Okay.
So that's one of my inspirations. That was one of my main inspirations. If you look at my art, I just like colorful stuff, like dope shit. Like But yeah, that was one of the things that definitely like inspired me as somebody that I fuck with heavy.
Yeah, I did take a look at your Instagram before coming and do this interview. I think your art is dope.
I appreciate that.
I did notice all of the colors and everything.
Yeah, because colors are important. I like that.
It kind of gives me anime style.
Like, yeah, because that's what I started from.
Okay.
That's what I forgot to mention. Anime, you know what I mean? Like, I started off drawing like Dragon Ball Z type shit, you know? That was the first anime that I got hit with. And I was like, yo, I gotta keep watching this shit. I gotta learn how to draw like that. That and like Gundam Wing, some robots and shit like that. Okay. I was drawing stuff like that. So yeah, anime was definitely a inspiration to me, and it was a big part of like what got me started, and it was also a big part of what kept me going. So yeah, I'm glad you said that because I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, where are you from? I think did you mention it in the beginning?
I'm from there. I'm from Philadelphia. I used to live in Upper Darby recently. The only parts of Philadelphia that I hadn't lived in were South Philly and Northeast. Those were the only parts I never lived in. Okay. I lived everywhere else. I lived in Southwest. I lived in West Philly. I lived in North Philly, which was fucking crazy. And Germantown. That's where I'm at right now. See, I've been around. I know a lot of people. Yeah.
Coming up, how would you describe that experience? You said you was into drawing anime, and I feel like that's some things that, you know, North Philly kids might not be into. So
yeah. See, by the time I moved to North Philly, I wasn't really drawing like that. I had a period where I just stopped. A lot of things happened in my life, and I didn't have time to do my artwork. When I moved to North Philly, I was just trying to survive. I was trying to get used to it because I came from North Philly, from Winfield, in a 2-parent household. So it was different when I moved to North Philly. When I moved to North Philly, that was because my mom and my dad broke up. You know what I'm saying? So I was like the house kid. You know, I was always in the crib. I had a 2-parent family. And then I just moved straight to the hood.
Drastic change.
Yeah, drastic change. My dad said listen to this. My dad said I went from Dexter to Tupac. I will never forget that, yo. And then he made me move in with my mom because he said I got too comfortable out there. But yeah, that's how I went. But yeah, now the time that me being into anime and drawing a lot was like messing with me was when I was in probably elementary school. People used to tease me about it and stuff like that. But once I got to like high school, I actually people respected me because of it, because I stuck to it. So it wasn't that bad. Yeah, it was all good.
That's you know, one of the things comes with like maturing. I feel like once you get to high school, people kind of start to respect differences compared to making fun of them.
Yeah, real shit. So that's how I went in high school. High school people, I was known for being an artist. So every class I was drawing. Instead of doing my work, I was drawing. That's all I did. I used to get in trouble for
doing that. But
I know. Yeah, don't do it. Don't draw in class. Just do your work.
But no, that's what moves some kids. Like the curriculum might not be interesting. It might
I mean, that's probably how my little brother like that. He can't be focused. He just be bullshitting. But yeah, that's how it is.
That's great. I'm gonna come back to the question at the end. What would you say is the hardest part of your artistry at this point in time?
This point, like, all right, as far as challenges,
or all throughout your time being an artist, the biggest challenge.
I'm not that good at like drawing people and making it look like them. Like, say you want me to draw a picture of you. You gonna probably end up looking ugly as shit. That's all I'm gonna tell you. I need to work on that. So that's what I'm working on right now. That's the challenge for me. So it's like realism. Realism is hard. I mean, I could do realism if it's not a person that I know, but if it's a person that I know, for some reason I mess up. I think it's because I get nervous. Because I think so much about like not messing it up that I mess it up. So it's like that messes me up completely. But other than that, I've always been good at getting things when it comes to art. Like if I wanted to learn how to paint, I'm pretty sure I can learn how to paint. It just takes time, because learning how to do what I do now took time. It wasn't easy. It was a point where I couldn't even draw hands. Now I can draw hands. It took me about a year and a half, but I was able to do it. So yeah, right now my biggest struggle is realism. Taking a picture of somebody that actually know I'm making it look like them. That's the hardest thing.
So you plan on, what's your plans for that right now?
I need to learn that. I need to work on that. I know a few artists that actually know how to do that like very well. I need to hit them up and see if they can like show me some steps. So that's what I plan on doing, because I know somebody gonna hit me up one day and be like, yo, I need you to draw me
Right.
Like, it's an anime character. Like, and I'm like, fuck. Like,
Yeah,
right.
you want to turn nothing.
Yeah, I don't want to mess nobody up. So yeah, I'm gonna definitely work on that.
You know, is that something that you do often, reaching out to people, in terms of like just networking or helping you figure out something else that you want to do?
I mean, I reach out. I always, like I said, I'm supportive, so I always reach out to people if you need help. You know what I'm saying? If you say, yo, I'm doing this, and it would be nice if you shared it, I share it. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta give me nothing in return. Just say thank you. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
So as far as that goes, yeah, I'm always reaching out to people, and I'm always helping people out. And I'm always like sharing stuff. And people even notice that and then hit me up and be like, yo, if you don't mind, can you share this with me?
Right.
And I'll do it. I take a lot of time out of my day to make sure that everybody gets the support that they need. That's how I am.
That's great. It's a lot of people that's not like that.
That's
So you're
true.
not even going to get them that much attention.
Right.
But that's great. All right, so we talked about the most challenging part of your art. Now I want you to talk about the most rewarding part.
The most rewarding part is seeing your hard work get you what you wanted to get you. Like seeing people come up to it and be like, yo man, I'm really a fan. Like I like your work. Like can you draw me something or can I buy something off you? Like that reward is beautiful. I love it. Because that's what I always wanted. So that right there, that keeps me going. That drives me. So that right there is the rewarding part. Just getting people to like get something out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like I'm giving back. So that's the most rewarding part to me.
Okay. How do you balance like your perception of your art compared to the reaction that the people who are viewing it get? Or you create something and say you don't necessarily like it, but everybody going crazy over it. How you kind of
I see that happens a lot. That happens a lot. That's a good ass question because, like, if you're not an artist, if you don't draw like I do, almost anything that I do is going to be amazing to you.
Right.
So that happens, but I still be like, nah, you don't know. Like, you tripping, bro. Like, I know you love it, and I'm glad you do. But that don't ass for real. Like so to me, that don't boost my ego at all. It do. I am humble by it and I am grateful that you like it. But I still know it's work to be done.
Right.
So, but if you an artist, and I think your work is up to mine or better, and you say something about it, even if you say I think it's great, I'm still gonna be like, I don't think so. That's just the artist thing. We never think our work is as good as everybody else think it is. That's actually what keeps us going up. It makes us work harder. So
complacent.
Yeah.
And a competition with yourself.
Exactly. Yeah. So with that, I take the compliments, but I still work on myself. Yeah.
So now I want you to think about the people that you've met, the places that you've been all around doing art. And can you think of the most interesting place that your artistry has taken you?
The most interesting place? Oh, that's a good question. Right now, I just started selling my art. I just started promoting my art. I just started like going out to events and like telling people I do this. So right now, the most interesting place that my art has taken me is probably where I'm at right now. You know, a lot of people are starting to recognize me. I'm doing a podcast, first podcast ever, by the way, first time ever doing something like this. So it got me here. So
making history.
Yeah, exactly, making history. So this is a milestone. So it got me here. I'm in a group now called Art Album, you know. Shout out to Art Album. You know what I mean? We doing something big. Come out January 18th. You better be there. Real rat. We gonna have a bunch of artists out there. It's all love. Come through.
Look, don't beat us there. Beat us there.
Exactly. Beat us there. So, you know what I mean? So it got me there. You know what I mean? So, I got me to the Newport News. Shout out Newport News too. Can't forget about Newport News. I'm actually be there tonight, 8:30. If you're a Capricorn, come through. It's free for y'all. It ain't free for me. Free for the Capricorn. So it got me there, you know what I'm saying? I know a lot of rappers, and a lot of rappers hit me up because they see my art, and rappers need cover art. So I usually work with them. So it got me there. So yeah, right now I would say the greatest part is of where my art got me right now is right here where I'm at right now.
Wow, I wasn't expecting that answer. Club on Wednesday nights.
No, none of that. Right here.
Yeah, that's a good answer. And then, how would you describe your art style? You mentioned that it was inspired a lot by like anime. How else would you?
I would say anime, but I also would say Black beauty. You know what I mean? Like stuff like that. Like, because I at the end of the day, when I grew up, I always was like, why ain't no black superheroes? Like, why ain't no black anime characters? You know, stuff like that. And I noticed that a lot of other African American artists think the same exact way. Mm-hmm. So I usually always try to keep that in my art. You know, black beauty, especially black women. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. I like my stuff to be a little modern, you know, a little hip. I want people to relate to it. You know what I'm saying? I want to draw stuff that I know people will be like, yo, I fucks with that. Like, I got a piece called Weird Love, you know, because everybody a little weird, you know what I mean? Right. The girl, she blue. No, the dude blue, but the girl, she green. But people fuck with that because, you know, it's about love. Everybody want to be loved. Everybody want to be cherished. And I got another piece, is an Egyptian piece. Because who don't like Egyptian type art? So I did that. I did a Dragon Ball Z piece. I got but I flipped it. It's Gotenks Super Saiyan 3, but instead of his hair being yellow, he got long ass locks. And he got on like a tough ass leg, like something that I would wear, or something that you would wear. Right. So I did that. And I got a lot of people that hit me up about that, John. I got another piece with a dude with like 6 arms, with an orange hoodie on, smoking L's. Got 6 arms though. 6 L's. And he ain't getting high as shit. So people love that. They was like, yo, put that on a hoodie right now. So I put that on a hoodie. So I do stuff like that. I like to take good ideas and just add a little twist to them and just throw it out there. That's me. And I like colors, but I don't like too many colors at once. Like if I got pink, it's going to be colors that go with pink, like purple and red. It's not going to be pink, yellow, green, blue. I ain't really into that, but other people might be, but that's not my twist. Like, but yeah, that's what I do. I like to keep my pictures like in sync.
I'm gonna include some photos at this video just because I know the viewers want to see you just smiling and like.
Yeah, I got all the pictures on my phone. I don't actually got them with me, but I got them on my phone. So yeah, you can show them that.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, bet.
So you mentioned like how you draw inspiration from certain photos that already exist, and then you just finished talking about how you create things just from your imagination and experience.
Yeah.
Which one do you enjoy the most?
I used to like just drawing shit just straight up, boom, just drawing it. Freestyle type work. Now, I need a little inspiration. It's easier like that, and it's easier to like draw it out when you do that. So right now, the best thing for me is that I get a tough ass picture and I flip it and I do something with it, and that'll be my thing. Yeah.
All right. So we coming up at the end of this interview. I got a few more questions for you.
Man, it's about to be over again.
It was quick, right?
That was quick.
What is your vision for your art? Where do you see yourself in the next 5 to 10 years? 5 to 10 years? That's a good question. Right now, I just want to get myself out there. That's for 2020. But what I really want to do is I want to become my own boss with my art. And I don't want to just sell art that's on like paper and prints and canvases. I also want to sell art that's on clothes. Like, shout out to Ramadan. I mean, it's Planet 8. This right here is art. You feel me? Right. I'm trying to do something like this. So that's what I want to do in 5 years. I want to do something like Baby Nate. He's an artist, you know, like something like that. You know what I mean? I actually drew a lot of my inspiration for my clothing line from Truck Fit, from Lil Wayne's Truck Fit. Because I felt like that was dope. You feel me? He's a rapper. Now he's trying to be an artist. He's trying to do his own thing. And I mean, that's what I want to do. So, and you make a lot more money doing the clothing than you do with the art, unless you're doing paintings. If you're doing paintings, you can make a lot of money too, but I'm not a painter. I'm a digital artist and I'm a graphic designer. So right now, my 5-year plan is to sell my art, get it out there, and also get my clothing brand out there, because the name of my clothing brand is The Dope Brand. I mean, you can hit me up on Instagram. My name is MikeCheck_1212, and that's Mike as in Mike, because that's my name. Clever, right? I know. But you can add me on there. That's Instagram, and in the description it'll show my website. So if you want to look at my clothes and all that stuff, you can look at it, because a lot of my art is on my clothes. Okay. Now I gotta support it just for the fact that I said dope about 10 times.
Right, exactly. So
and that's something that I wanna, kind of contribute to the culture. That's kind of why I started this podcast, just so I could like kind of connect all of the different Philly
Right,
artists and
right.
let them network with each other. It's
Mhm.
similar to what our album is doing.
Exactly.
Hopefully, this brings the best out of that process.
It will. I believe it will.
And I also wanted to, you touched on like the financial situation of being an artist. I personally feel like a lot of people feel like artists are shortchanged, and people feel like they should just, just create. It ain't work, but that's not the case.
See, that's a good point, because as me being like a person that does graphic designs and I work with rappers, I don't want to expose nobody, so I ain't gonna say no names, but this is some shit that they do a lot. They will hit you up and be like, yo, can you do this for me? Tough ass I did, real intricate, it take you a lot of time to do it. And then you finish it and you tell them the price and the motherfuckers ghost you. They just disappear. That happens a lot. That's why, if you're doing anything for anybody, get your money right away. Don't get your money at the end, because that's like buying sneaks. You're not going to get the shoes first and then pay them. So,
damn, that's how
you feel me?
Get
We're at. So you had a good point when you said that a lot of people don't appreciate the art. If you ain't trying to pay me for it, then you really don't want it. And you really don't appreciate it. You don't think it's value in it. So that's why I said I'm going to just do the clothes, because with the clothes, they definitely going to see value in that, especially if it's hot. Because if it's cold outside, you selling hoodies and they dope, they going to wear it.
Right.
So that's what I'm going to do. That's why I'm going to do the clothes. Because the art thing right now is it's like that. Especially for African Americans, you feel me? Because we don't support each other as much as we should anyway. But that's a whole nother subject to talk about.
Yeah, definitely. What advice do you have for any up and coming artists or young people, black people?
I was waiting for that question. Don't worry about how good somebody else is, because that'll steer you the wrong way. Like, if you see another artist and you think he's 10 times better than you, that might make you not want to do your art no more. Don't get discouraged because somebody is better than you, because art is a form of expression. So your form of expression is just as good as anybody else's. So just stay on your track. Stay where you want to go. Keep doing what you want to do. Worry about what you want to do. Don't worry about nobody else. You feel me? But at the end of the day, still show love, because you can learn a lot from a lot of these other artists, and that can make you better. So I would say, focus on yourself and don't be scared to learn from other people, even if you think they're better than you, because everybody got egos. So everybody gonna feel some type of way. But just learn. You know what I mean? Don't be a hater. Don't be jealous. Don't be envious. Show love to everybody you meet. And if they acting nutty, do you.
Yeah. Much needed advice for everybody, I think, not just young people.
Yeah.
Now we're going to reel it in. I want you to let the people know anything you got going on. You talked about the show on the 18th. Plug that. Anything else? Let them know where they can reach you at.
You can always reach me at Instagram. So I'm gonna say it one more time. It's MikeCheck_1212, and that's MikeCheck_1212. That's on Instagram. And if you want to holler at me on Facebook, it's just Michael Gordon. That's it. But yeah, that's about it right now. If you want to come to the show, once again, it's January 18th. It's 2825 Ormond Street, Philadelphia, PA. January 18th. Don't forget.
All right.
7 p.m. to 10.
All right. Thanks a lot, Mike. I
appreciate
it.
I had a lot of fun.
This was fun. Hopefully we can do it again.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I'm always down to do this. I don't care. This was great.
All right. Perfect. We're going to sign off on that note, y'all. Thanks for watching.
Peace.